For 1,200 years, people have been coming to Longwei Mountain in search of treasure. On the mountainside, almost every stone has been upturned by treasure hunters. Every month, Wang Zuwei comes to Longwei Mountain at least once or twice. Each time, he comes here for at least half a day. He comes here in search of good quality stones.
我去龙尾山，比如说挑石头，就是有特色的，这个特色包括它的造型啊、色彩啊、纹理啊。
The stones on Longwei Mountain have a special origin. Geologically, they date back to the Sinian Age, which was around 1 billion years ago. The slate formed by volcanic action has a unique texture. Only by using this stone can craftsmen make the best Xi inkstone. The Chinese nation has always attached great importance to literature and education. Writing brushes, ink, paper, and inkstones were unique writing tools in ancient China. They were known as the four treasures of the study. Inkstone is used to grind ink bar into liquid ink. Xi inkstone is one of the four famous inkstones in China. When writing and painting, much attention should be paid to inkstone. Xi inkstone has a solid and smooth texture, which won't damage the writing brush. Ink produced by Xi inkstone is also very smooth. The ink in Xi inkstone will neither dry in winter nor decay in summer.
歙砚最大的特点应该说是发墨如油，它发墨来得快，这是先天性的。后天性的说，它的艺术的格调的高雅。
Chinese writers wanted inkstone not just because it was practical, but also because of its special shape and charm. Therefore, many skillful craftsmen have demonstrated their creativity on inkstone. They used their knives to show traditional Chinese culture and aesthetic value, and to combine nature with technique. Wang Zuwei is a superior Xi inkstone maker. After working with inkstone for more than 20 years, he knows very well how to spot good inkstone material. Inkstones are naturally formed. There are 25 kinds of inkstones, belonging to 5 major categories. Most of the stones are dark green. Every stone has its own characteristic. The scattered yellow spots are called golden stars. The yellow areas are called golden halos. The thin veins, which look like lines of ink, are called brow veins. The ripples are called water ripples. Stones with all these characteristics make good inkstone materials. They are very expensive.
稀有的东西都是比较珍贵的，越大越难得，越稀有。知道的范围内，一块砚石也卖了300多万。
Many techniques are involved in making stone into inkstone. Direct realistic approaches, poetic approaches, and abstract approaches can all be used according to the inkstone maker's conception and design. Inkstones differ in their textures and veins. Therefore, different techniques should be used for different stones.
这一件作品，它的饰材是实验中名品的石料，叫眉纹。你看它里面长得像眉毛一样，一道一道的。它是水墨画的神韵油画的质感，你看上去似乎褶皱凹凸不平，但是你摸上去的感觉却平滑如镜。所以设宴大胆的造化，非常的这个奥妙无穷。这一件作品创意和设计主要是利用这个眉纹创造了徽州田园风味的叫田歌。你看这个荷叶包揉在里面，这个水的这种感觉是天然的。这个是试验中非常经典的食材，叫金星。相传试验就是以金星为贵，这个金星你看它这个通篇没有瑕疵，非常罕见，而且很有动感，所以我们就巧妙这个金星的动感来创作了《红楼梦》中的典故，叫宝琴踏雪寻梅，恰到好处。然后最难得的是它这个风衣的这种非常的妙趣天成，和它这个雪景的动感是大自然的这种巧夺天工啊。
When making inkstone, whether the inkstone is good or bad is determined not only by the sculpture technique, but also by the maker's ability to provide specific conceptions and designs to different stone materials.
西之长呢，这是一件具有代表性的经典制作，它是05年参加日本爱知世博会的一个代表作。那么日本人对于这个王羲之这个书法大家大师，非常的崇拜，所以我们就选取了这个从羲之这个大书法家的这种角度去传播我们的这个书法文化乃至中华文明。那么这件作品的创作的话，主要是画面以中国画为基调，就是把兰亭的背景和王羲之的人物以及鹅，这个三者把它这种关系，把它做到先天与后天的和谐统一。
Today's Xixian County in Anhui Province used to be the center of ancient Shenzhou. Xi Inkstone was named after its place of origin. Shizhou was renamed Huizhou during the Song dynasty. In the Southern Tang dynasty, Li Shaowei was assigned as the inkstone officer here to mine stone for the emperor to make inkstone. This shows how important Xi inkstone was at that time. Su Dongpo, Ouyang Shu, Mi Fu, Ji Shaolen, and many other eminent writers all spoke highly of Xi inkstone. Poetry that described Xi inkstone's quality and techniques is still remembered by Chinese people today. Thousands of years have passed. Mining of this stone is now forbidden. Therefore, the availability of superior stone has become less and less. Although he has made no astounding discoveries, in Yanshan village at the foot of the mountain, Wang Zuwei has found a good stone. Several months later, his father will celebrate his 70th birthday, so he wants to make an inkstone to make his father happy. Wang Zuwei was born here. His family has lived here for generations, living an ordinary lifestyle. His 70-year-old father is still very healthy. He is also a craftsman. He's a famous bamboo ware maker. To make an inkstone, the maker should first know the characteristics of the stone. This requires careful thinking and design skills.
叫象识，你去看它，发现它，这个在看它的过程当中，把它最重要的特色的挖掘出来，读懂它。
Art is abstract. Xi inkstone creation requires a high level of perception. Wang Zuwei believes that his perception comes from his life experience.
这个砚雕它作为一门手艺或者独到的一门技艺，那这个 至少有一部分从小范围来说是为了自己的谋生啊，是为了自己的事业。那从大的角度上，那也是在为社会做贡献。
Wang Zuwei has received professional training in making Shi inkstone. He went to a vocational school at the age of 18 to learn how to make Shi inkstone. He learned sketching, painting with colors, calligraphy, sculpture, and other professional skills. After graduation, he was assigned to a Shi inkstone factory where he worked in a laboratory making high-end Shi inkstone. Every Shi inkstone made in the laboratory was unique.
对我个人来说的话，那个时候还是刚刚起步的阶段，就是把自己的眼界逐渐提高了，知道什么是真正好的砚雕艺术。这个对于当时来说的话是非常非常难得的。
At the Shi inkstone factory, Wang Zuwei had a teacher named Hu Zhenlong, who was a master of the traditional humanism school of Shi inkstone. He has made many beautiful Shi inkstones. His inkstones have strong ancient Chinese features. He can express poetic feelings through unique designs. He also has a delicate carving technique. Wang Zuwei learned the techniques one step at a time.
能够看到老艺人，就是他们那种就是砚雕这个技艺的这种完美，尽管自己说不出来，表达不出来，但是耳濡目染了这个老艺人这种艺术成就。
Hu Zhenlong used his lifelong experience of making inkstone when writing a book named 10 Lectures on Inkstone Sculpture. The book records every detail of inkstone sculpture techniques. At that time, Wang Zuwei knew the book by heart. Seriousness and diligence enabled him to comprehend inkstone sculpture thoroughly.
我的父亲这个今年70大寿，我自己想通过耳濡目染。
Wang Zuwei wanted to make an inkstone with bamboo veins. He named the inkstone Love for Bamboo. When the creative train of thought became clear, he started to draw a sketch on the stone. This would help guide the direction of the sculpture. Since ancient times, Shi inkstone has been famous for its simple but elegant charm, but its shape and the sculpting techniques have always changed with the times. Shi inkstones in the shape of a dustpan, which looked simple but decent, were quite common during the Tang dynasty. Chaosho inkstones became popular in the Song dynasty. Chaosho inkstone has a hollow bottom. Supported by legs on two sides, the inkstone can be held at the bottom.
过去的文房四宝啊，它都是苏铜挑的。你比如说这个进京赶考，那就很重啊。古代的制砚师他就很有智慧，把里面挖掉以后啊，他就减轻重量了。
People's aesthetic tastes change with the times. Inkstone's shape and craft became more and more complicated. Inkstone sculptures have integrated the delicate styles of Anhui culture. Mountains, rivers, pavilions, and figures are vividly represented on inkstones. The shapes of inkstones are also coordinated with these decorative elements, making the whole inkstone harmonious. Among the 4 treasures of the study, the writing brush, ink, and paper are consumables. Only the inkstone can be kept as a treasure and passed down from generation to generation. Since ancient times, Xi inkstones, no matter how simple and decent or vivid and bright, have been clear demonstrations of the inkstone maker's understanding of literature, art, aesthetics and crafts. When making Xi inkstone, the first step is to cut the stone to remove defects and form the general outline. As for the tools, there are more than 30 kinds of knives of various shapes and sizes. Xi inkstone's hardness is around 4 Mors, which is softer than jade. The first step is molding. A chisel and shovel will be used to trim the shape of the inkstone. For the inkstone Love for Bamboo, which will be his father's birthday present, Wang Zuwei carved bamboo veins on the side and bottom of the inkstone. This is a bas relief, which requires a stable and delicate carving. This inkstone is relatively small among Xi inkstones. It didn't require many techniques. This inkstone weighs more than 500 kilograms. It uses far more complicated carving techniques. Deep and shallow engraving, as well as hollowed-out engraving, were used to draw details and the outline.
续的东升是一件大件，它的特点的话，还是属于独到表达方面，传统呢是讲究巧色，但是它比较难的就是它的这种画面的这种取舍，它的色彩的巧用，以及它的这种雕刻过程当中的这种繁简、虚实、粗细、疏密这种东西，都是砚雕家所要去不断追求的。
This Xi inkstone is named Rising Sun. It looks like the sun rising from the sea. Ripples and waves can be seen on the inkstone. Wang Zuwei has retained the red stone shell to create an atmosphere where the sea wave is colored by the red sun. Although still unfinished, it's not difficult to see that Wang Zuwei is quite skillful in making inkstone. People everywhere have their own characteristics. Huizhou has bred its unique human characteristics and formed its special humanistic and aesthetic values. As a representative of the intangible cultural heritage of Huizhou, Xi inkstone has integrated the beauty of nature, sculpture, and culture since ancient times. Born and brought up in Huizhou, Wang Zuwei has a naturally formed relationship with Xi inkstone. It has brought him not only a traditional technique, but also happiness and sweetness. Wang Zuwei is the same age as Hu Zhenlong's daughter, Hu Fei. They've always had a lot to talk about. Day after day, they fell in love with each other. As for Hu Zhenlong, one was his student and the other his beloved daughter. It would be wonderful if they got married. Their story was highly praised by people in the Xi inkstone circle. Tunxi Street in the central district of Huangshan City is a famous place where Chinese and foreign tourists visit when they travel to Huangshan Mountain. On this ancient street, there is a Xi inkstone workshop which belongs to Wang Zuwei and his wife. Wang Zuwei focuses on making Xi inkstone every day, while his wife, Hu Fei, takes care of their business and family. In their shop, there is a Xi inkstone named The Sun Rising Out of Clouds. It is the most precious treasure in the shop. This inkstone combines poetry with painting. Integrated techniques have also been used to demonstrate the adventurous, unique, and beautiful scenery of Huangshan Mountain on the inkstone. It is with this inkstone that Wang Zuwei won the honor of the youngest national art and craft master in China. Wang Zuwei and his wife have been married for over 20 years. Hu Zhenlong has passed away. This makes Wang Zuwei attach greater importance to kinship. Therefore, he pays more attention to his father's 70th birthday. The general outline on the inkstone is complete. The last step is polishing. Different abrasive papers will be used to make the inkstone smooth and bright. The entire surface will be taken good care of. The polished love for bamboo fully demonstrates the texture of Xi inkstone, which looks like a black gemstone. The bamboo veins are very vivid. This inkstone represents Wang Zuwei's gratitude for the love and care given by his father. Now, Wang Zuwei has been hired by his school as a visiting professor. To teach students how to make Xi inkstone every week.
作为一个砚雕艺人，都有责任把这种民族技艺辛苦传承，但是也非常焦急，学的人越来越少。
As one of the 4 famous inkstones in China, Xi inkstone uses naturally formed material. It fully demonstrates the humanistic quality of Huizhou. Artists use their special insight and precise technique to endow stones with brand new artistic life and present the symbol of traditional Chinese culture.
这种传统文化里面，特别是像这种龙凡四宝、比目子眼，就是我们传统文化里面相当于 DNA 一样的。否则的话，我们说这个你到了最后，一个民族没有文化、没有记忆，那是多么可怕。
Artists don't like repeating works. Wang Zuwei is finding inspiration and imagination with a new inkstone. A new journey of creation has begun.